Show me one of them birds the color of the sky and I'll say, yes, God's made one perfect creature. I sure would give every bit of stock in this mercantile store to be that tiny bird for one night, to sleep on the wind and float around and under the stars. Hi, I'm Lilly Jurdi, and I'm also an actor in Los Angeles studying with Maya Rika. And well, I got into Chekhov technique during the pandemic, I believe. And Maya Rika was my first teacher ever, which is it's such a blessing that was the first class that I ever found. And she was so nice and welcoming to new actors. And since then, I've taken a lot of other classes and done other techniques like Meisner. I know we've both completed, but Chekhov is the thing that I keep coming back to. The actor at some point is I don't know if I should keep going or maybe I should try something else. When we did that exercise of mourning, okay, we're not going to act anymore, and what that feels like, it's that feeling of mourning it is worse than, the unknown of, am I going to be successful, and what is successful? I think that's different for everybody, because it is an industry where it's you can't just be hungry, you have to be starving, and you're told that there's so much competition, and that kind of takes the joy away from acting for me. It's okay, I'll get a self-tape audition and I'm feeling dread to doing it, instead of reminding myself no, I like acting, I'm happy, I want to do this is fun. I think sometimes it's good to go back to basics, getting in class and stuff. It's okay, we're doing these fun exercises. We're in touch with the playfulness of it and the imagination. And that's very grounding in why I want to be doing this and continuing with it. I knew for years I wanted to do acting classes, but I was also kind of doubting myself and in a long-term relationship. So I told myself okay, once I get out of this, I'm gonna reach out. And I was always drawn to Maya Rika, and I saw her YouTube and stuff, and I was there's this pull to do this technique, and I was reading about other actors like Anthony Hopkins and very notable people that have done it. So I was just I felt a connection towards Chekhov and the outward in approach. If you have a body, you can do it. And I think that's beautiful.